Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a preview of three big shows this weekend. We'll have WWE United Champions, we'll have Death Before Dishonor IX, and then we'll have CHIKARA's debut in Manhattan, which is a pretty big deal. So I'll talk about all three shows. First, I think I'll talk about the ROH show, Death Before Dishonor IX. There's a lot of mixed feelings about the show. A lot of people aren't that excited about it. And to tell you the truth, I'm really not as well. I think it'll be a great show because I think the ROH management and the officials, I think there's a general consensus that the company is stale. Several people have said it. The message board has been saying it for a while. The roster really, I don't know. I would say that they're probably out of all the major indie rosters right now, Chikara, PWG, Dragon Gate USA, Ring of Honor. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't think ROH has the best roster on the indies right now. I really don't think they are. I think there's a lot of guys that they should really look into signing immediately. And I don't know. There's just guys on the roster that I don't really think even belong at the moment. So there's a lot of question marks, but I do think we'll get some great moments on the show. Kevin Steen, if you click on the message board for Ring of Honor, Kevin Steen cut this awesome promo, kind of foreshadowing, that he's going to make an appearance tomorrow night. So that'll be a great moment to see Kevin Steen. There's rumors about Nigel potentially coming back as a wrestler or a commentator. I'm not really sure. There's issues with Nigel McGuinness. Apparently he has a blood disorder. So I'm thinking maybe he has some type of STD. Maybe he has AIDS. I'm not sure. I don't want to spread any rumors, but it's obvious that it's pretty bad. But if you could get that taken care of or get it cured or whatever, I think to have Nigel back on the roster just will make things really exciting again. So, but yeah, I mean, this show, I think it does have potential, and I would even go as far as to say that if everyone gives a great effort and everything just clicks, I think this will definitely be a better show from top to bottom than Best in the World. Because I really think Best in the World was just a one-match show. When it was over, I don't know, I just didn't think it was that great. It was just, probably the worst Ring of Honor show I saw live. Definitely one of probably the top three weakest shows that I have seen live in New York City. So even though it did have arguably one of the best matches I've ever seen, so in Eddie and Davey, but yeah, Death Before Dishonor IX. We have the Ladder War. We have All Night Express and the Briscoes. I think the problem with this match is it definitely should be for the championships. It would just make it feel a lot more important. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, I think they're really stale right now. I think they're really being exposed as overrated. And I would go so far as to say I think having Kurt Angle in their corner, during Angle's best run of his career in 2002, 2003, that was when Angle was at his hottest. I don't know. It's just I think that kind of overrated them. Or it kind of just made them seem better than what they really were. And I don't know. I don't think Haas is that great of a talent. And Shelton Benjamin, he's disappointed me. The few times he's gotten to wrestle singles, in Ring of Honor, I just haven't seen anything, special out of him. I don't know. They've just kind of brought in that slow, methodical WWE style to Ring of Honor, and it's just, I don't know. I just think it's kind of hurt the tag vision to a degree. That's just my opinion. I don't think they should be the champions. I think there's other teams, there's younger teams like Cole and O'Reilly and the All Night Express that should definitely be given a shot. And people want to complain about the four-way match at Best in the World, the tag match, about how the All Night Express should have won the match. And I really agree. I think that would have been an awesome, way to push them as, the hot new tag team. But I didn't think there was a chance in hell of that happening. I knew, given Jim Cornette's relationship with Benjamin and Haas, I just think they're going to be the tag team champions for a really long time, which is kind of a shame. I don't know. I just think Haas and Benjamin, given their age and everything, I just think they would fit better in the WWE. But take nothing away from the Briscoes and All Night Express. This could be, an awesome ladder match. The Briscoes return to the ladder war. The last time the Briscoes were in, the ladder war, the buzz was outstanding. People were going crazy about it. It really kind of put Ring of Honor to that next level. So that's definitely a positive that the Briscoes are back in their comfort zone, and Kenny King and Red Titus are going to go out there and give it their all. So this is going to be an awesome main event. without a doubt. It just kind of sucks that it's not for the championships. You know, they're gonna have to grab a contract for the #1 contendership. It just doesn't make the match seem as epic and as important as it probably should be. But Eddie Edwards versus Roderick Strong, the 2 out of 3 falls match. First fall will be singles, pinfall only. Second fall will be submissions. Third fall will be a 15-minute Iron Man match. And I don't know. I just think this is the stipulation is kind of an excuse so they could go to a time limit draw. I really don't see a winner in this one. You know, Eddie beat Davey 2 times in a row, and I don't think they're going to want to have Roderick, you know, go over Eddie. So I'm kind of thinking this would be a draw. Maybe a final battle will have Eddie versus Roderick versus Davey in a triple threat match. It seems like they're going in that direction. You know, the match will be good, but, you know, honestly, you know, their match at Supercard of Honor 6 didn't get a lot of buzz, didn't have a lot of build-up. It's the same thing with this. It's kind of like we're just watching, you know, a match between 2 of the best workers in the company, but really no storyline or anything to just make you excited about it. It'll be a great match, but I just think people are expecting a lot more. But, you know, I think the 15-minute Iron Man stipulation, I think that would be kind of cool to see. But I don't know. It'll definitely be good, but, you know, that's pretty much all I can say about it. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas will be in singles matches against Haas versus Michael Elgin. I mean, it is what it is. You know, Elgin's been on a roll, but a lot of question marks about this one. I'm not really looking forward to it. Shelton Benjamin versus the Prodigy, Mike Bennett. This could be very slow. This could be very boring. I think the pressure is definitely on Shelton to prove that, you know, he could deliver a great match, because I think it's coming. I think a lot of people are realizing that, you know, Shelton's just not that good. You know, he's botching a lot of things. It doesn't seem like his heart is in it. I think the potential is there, the athleticism is there, the resume is there. He just has to go out and prove it. You know, I hopefully he treats this match seriously. That's pretty much all I can say about that. Young Bucks, Colton O'Reilly, and the Bravado Brothers. This is going to be an awesome match. This is definitely might steal the show. You know, I'm not sure if a lot of people saw the match from Best in the World. Young Bucks versus Colton O'Reilly. It was short, but it was awesome, though. And now they'll probably have a clean finish. They'll get time, and you know, I think the Bravados being in the middle of everything makes it really interesting. So we'll definitely see a fast-paced, athletic, you know, awesome. I'm not going to say spot fest, but just awesome, exciting match. So definitely, I think that pretty much, you know, covers up the whole show. You know, like I said, Kevin Steen might make an appearance. Jimmy Jacobs versus El Generico. I think that'll be an excellent match as well. I think with that, you know, people don't really. I think people are kind of overlooking the history. You know, Jacobs and Generico were part of that huge feud in 2008, the tag team feud, Age of the Followers, Steen and Generico. So that has a lot of history, and hopefully we'll get to see Steen and Generico interact. So that should be a great moment and a great match. Then we'll have Homicide and Jay Lethal versus, I believe, the Embassy, if I'm not mistaken. So not really looking forward to that. You know, I think Jay Lethal, you know, if he didn't commit to, you know, whatever company he committed to, and they could have booked him in a singles match, this card would have came through a lot better, I think. But yeah, that's Before Dishonor 9. You know, I think Ring of Honor knows the pressure is on to, you know, get some momentum going. So I definitely think it will be a good show. Let me talk about WWE Night of Champions. I think this would be good. You know, the WWE, in my opinion, has been the best promotion of 2011. By far, in my opinion. You know, they offer more than just great wrestling, and the storylines have been great, and they've been delivering some really awesome pay-per-views as well. So I wish I could see Night of Champions. I'm not going to order it. I'm not going to watch it. You know, I ordered the last 2 pay-per-views, and I'm going to the CHIKARA show, so I'm going to pass on it. But make no mistake about it, I still think it'll be a great show. I think Punk versus Triple H. I think on Raw they did a beautiful job of setting this match up. They really, you know, they had the pressure on them because the whole thing with Nash happened. So I think they really did a great job in a short amount of time building this match up. And you know, it'll be great as well. I think Triple H is great in no DQ matches, in street fights where he could, you know, just go all out. And so yeah, the match would be good. You know, we'll probably get some type of screwy finish, some storyline advancement. Personally, I would love to see Stephanie McMahon get involved. Maybe Shawn Michaels come in and officially turn heel. I think that'll create a huge, you know, buzz with this storyline and just take it to the next level. There's so many different things they could do. You know, maybe they'll have Nash come back. Definitely see that happening down the road. Probably not this soon, but but yeah. I mean, the one thing about Punk and Triple H is it's kind of, if they're going to come back to this at WrestleMania, if they're going to have this match now and then try to build up to another WrestleMania match, it's kind of a risky thing to do. I know they tried that with Randy Orton back in 2004. They tried to do Triple H versus Orton, but the overall feud just lost a lot of interest. So I don't know. Maybe they are rushing it, but I understand it though. I think they want to continue the momentum they have with the storyline, and what are they going to have Punk do if he couldn't wrestle Nash? So I totally understand it, and I definitely think it will be a great match. It should be a great pay-per-view. I think Randy Orton and Mark Henry has a lot of. I think there's a lot. I think people are interested in it. I think people want to see how Orton could overcome Mark Henry, who's pretty much having the best run of his career right now. So that's pretty cool. The tag team title match looks pretty good. The Miz and R-Truth versus Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne. I'm really happy about Kofi and Evan Bourne getting this tag team push. I think it's definitely one of the brightest spots on the roster. Right, one of the best things they have going right now. And I don't know, is there really anything else to talk about from this show? John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, I definitely think they're rushing this. I think this probably would have main event at SummerSlam if CM Punk didn't catch on the way he did. So I don't know. You definitely see Alberto retaining, but it just I just think it's a this match is kind of being overshadowed by Punk and Triple H, which is a shame because I think Punk and I'm sorry, I think Alberto Del Rio and John Cena could definitely have a great program. So we'll probably see some storyline advancement there. So I think Night of Champions could be more of a storyline show. So really quickly, let me talk about CHIKARA. They're having their debut in Manhattan, and I think this looks like a great show. We're going to get a great main event. We'll have Mike Quackenbush and Jigsaw defending the Campeonatos de Parejas against Chuck Taylor and Johnny Gargano, probably the two hottest guys on the indies that are not in Ring of Honor. They should definitely be in ROH. I think everyone's been saying that. But yeah, this should definitely be one of those CHIKARA matches that definitely gets time and definitely delivers without a doubt. What else on the show? We'll have the BDK versus the Young Bucks in the tag team match. We get to see Young Bucks and CHIKARA again, which is a great thing. Fire Ant versus Eddie Kingston in a tournament match. They're going to crown the first ever CHIKARA champion. I believe in November. We'll see Sarah Del Rey versus Ophidian, which should be another awesome matchup with Sarah Del Rey. I don't know. I hope Kingston doesn't win his match against Fire Ant. I don't think. I don't know. I think Kingston is kind of stale right now, to tell you the truth. I would definitely love to see Sarah Del Rey become CHIKARA's champion. I just think that'll make them different. Having a female wrestler, the best female wrestler in the world, as the champion. I think that'll definitely give CHIKARA more of an identity and maybe even expand the fan base with the female demographic. So definitely this CHIKARA show, I wouldn't say it looks great from top to bottom. It's missing the Manami Toyota big match feel that last year's September show had, but it'll still be a great show. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and take it easy. All right.